What's up guys, Fallen Winter here, and we're doing a deck profile on the new Nova Grappler Victor deck. So, starter is Run Bull. You can actually try running the new starter. He's actually pretty decent. I'm probably going to try Run Bull for now, but the new one does kind of work like Energy Girl, except you give him +2 and his Counter Blast. So, might work out in your favor. But yeah, that's what I'm trying out. We've got 4 Red Lightning because Red Lightning's unflip damage and you use a lot of Counter Blast in this deck. Just kind of make sure you have stuff and crits are nice. Running 1 extra crit right now just because 5 of them probably comes in handy. I'm running 4 of Energy Girl because she is a ridiculously good card. Pretty much put her behind anything Sazanda or any of your like 11k or Full Hanks are kind of awkward. You don't want to really put them behind those, but just stands pretty much whatever's in front of it usually, or I guess the other column. Stick them behind Victor Plasma turns, behind Vanguard, and you just do really cool stuff with that. And then we have the new one, what is that, Perfect Referee. He just does cool stuff. You can give things rush, so pretty much stick this on like a Sazanda and you make him swing for really huge numbers. And then the heal triggers. Yep. Lots of stands because standing in this deck kills people. For grade 1s, we've got the Lady Cyclones because once again, unflipping is really important. We have 4 of the Arsheed because striding is also very important. That's pretty much one of your win conditions because that's how you make all of your like restanding plays and stuff and activating REGB1 skills. I'm running 3 Final Wrench right now. I'm not running 4 of the new unit mainly because if I don't ride into Victor, you can't really use the other grade 1. So I just like having 3 of these as a backup. So I make sure that I can definitely do something. And then 3 of the new one, Extreme Battler Mayaki. Because this thing just puts in so much work on a Sazanda column or just any columns in general, as long as you can restand the thing in front of it. Oh, that is on the side. There you go. So, yeah, it just does a lot of really cool stuff. Pretty much whatever's in front on attack, you can give 2 units plus 4k, and that just makes really huge columns. Alright, for grade 2s, we've got the Extreme Battler Sazanda. This is one of the reasons why this deck is insanely good, because he can make huge columns very quickly. 4 Cool Hanks, because Cool Hank is an easy way to activate restands and stuff, and he gives +5 for Counter Blast 1. Yeah, he's just a really good card. He's your Amber clone. And then we've got the new unit, Extreme Battler Arborel. He's a Glimmer Breath clone, so on attack he chooses something else and stands it, and it gets +5, so just more activations of stands, more chances to stand things. And then we have, for the grade 3s, for Victor, because Victor's a really good card. His on stride is Counter Blast 1, stand something, give it +5. That is just really useful for a lot of your plays because you can extend even harder. His GB2 is also a good backup if you cannot stride and you're already at GB2, since you just swing, stand something, and give it +5, so you get an extra attack, and chances are it's going to be able to hit. And lastly, we have the new Extreme Battler Danshark. I was originally running Ashura because I just wanted an extra option, and he was kind of a backup in case they decided to try to Greylock me or something. But this guy works on rear guard and kind of works like a Tri-Brute if he stands and hits. So he's not bad. You can try running other grade 3s if you want. It's pretty much just there as an extra option. And then for the stride zone, the G units are going to be 1 Vic 10. He's just on hit, stand something, +5. Really good early first stride card. We're going to have 2 victors. The other one is with another one of our group right now, so I can't really get it to show it off, but I will have 2. He's pretty much, you just flip a copy over, and then he pretty much just has an on-hit skill of Vic 10. He has an extra ability if he is your GB3, so pretty much after your first stride. But you're probably not using it in most cases, since you just want to go into Victor first instead of the Vic 10 now, just to activate GB2 off your first stride and guarantee you can do something with your Vanguard. You run the Tri-Brute just because you want to have a backup plan. He's pretty useful in that case. If they have a very rearguard heavy deck and they rush you down or something, you just use this to counter them, stand your rearguards, counterblast, and snipe their rearguards. And lastly, we have Victoplasma because restanding is an insanely good mechanic. And also, he is one of the restander type Vanguards like the Ace, where if you are pushed that far into the game and you need to try going off in 1 turn, you can counterblast 4 to stride into him, counterblast 2, flip a copy of him over, just so you have 1 card in your G zone, and then counterblast another 2 and flip the 3rd copy, so you have 2 in your G zone, and then you just get the restand. So there will be 1 Victor or Victoplasma in your G zone that doesn't do anything, but if you're forced to counterblast 4 at that point, you're probably not going into it anyway. So it's just a backup option and is really nice if you're that desperate for a big turn and you're probably not surviving another turn to stride again. That should be the entire deck. Leave a comment or whatever, and or whatever. Yeah, and let us know what you guys think, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Send us postage mail.